up, everybody? Thank you so much for watching Dropping Dimes with Cam and Chili, episode number something. I don't know. Doing
It's
this a long
definitely like
time.
10. It's
I think
definitely
I
like
think we
10.
passed 10, Chili. We passed 10?
You're right. I think we're on 11.
We got to be past 10. We've been
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a few months now. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate everybody at home supporting. The conversations have been a lot of fun. It's always a blast to talk with my main man, Chili. I get used to seeing you weekly now, man. This is cool.
No, it's been cool. It's been a lot of fun, man. I'm enjoying this going live from California and stuff like that. Like it's been a
Yeah.
good time and showing love to all these kids, making sure that Arizona gets their juice, gets their due. So it's been a good time and not just seeing you out there on Fridays for the high school football games and Saturdays for the ASU stuff, but being able to recap everything going on in the sports world, like your fandom for the Suns, thinking that they're going to make the playoffs,
They're gonna
wishful
make the
thinking.
playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
They
going to
can't
happen. But
shoot it
this,
right now. They're struggling. They actually came back in the game tonight.
yeah, but they
Without
lost.
Jalen Green in that lineup, they struggle. They got to get more
Yeah,
shooters.
you know who said that? Gambo said something similar, but I just don't see it happening for the Suns. I think that they need some more. I think that they need some more firepower over there, and I just don't know where they're going to get it
I
from. I
agree.
don't think Jalen Green's enough, and I also think that they need
It's
a
enough to get
true.
in the 10th, ninth, 8th seed.
No,
Come
no,
on.
calm down, calm
It's
down,
enough.
calm
It's
down.
enough. It's
No,
more than
listen,
enough. They didn't have
listen.
enough
They
with Kevin Durant on the lineup. They got enough now. Trust me.
That is true, but
But
I
that
mean,
was more of an indictment on KD because KD doesn't affect winning like he used to. So just so we're clear on that.
you you know what? I think our first guest could add some firepower to that lineup with the way he's got this thing
Are
going
we
over there at
rolling?
Hamilton. Yeah, and we're gonna get right into
We're
this because
rolling.
I gotta show some absolute love to this super sophomore, this quarterback, this absolute flamethrower. One of my favorite quarterbacks in the 28 class, one
Ladies and
and
gentlemen,
only Jack
give it up.
Sully. Y'all know
Let
the
man
deal.
with Jax.
Hey,
What is let me tell hold on. Can I start?
yeah, you
I
can
just say
start.
something? Let me folks at home. I wish I could share my screen and show this. I want to see if I can figure this out. Chili, I'll let you ask the next question. But Jax, you threw the first of all, Hamilton beat Basha.
Yes, sir.
Upset Basha. One of the best games in the entire country, if not this best game in the country last Friday. Top two teams in the state. A lot of hype, a lot of talent on both sides. And then Hamilton beats Basha in the game, one of the games of the year. Hopefully these two teams meet again in the
Already
playoffs because I'd love to see it once again. Roy Oliver went off, but there was a play, Chili, in
crazy.
this game. Jax was running. This man unloads one of the prettiest deep balls I've seen in a long time. The other way, he was running this way
Oh
and he
yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
that way. And that ball lands perfectly in Roy's hands. Jax, first of all, welcome to the show. I'm
Thank
fired up to talk to you, man. Can you take me through that play? I'm sorry, it's a long. My intro was better because mine was longer, Chili. Jax, take me through that play right there. When you went back and watched it on tape, what'd you think?
So I was going through my first read. I didn't like it, so then I moved on to my second, and then I moved on to my third. I didn't really like those ones, so I was trying to extend the play and roll out. And then me and Roy just had this thing where we like look at each other, and like I just always going downfield, and it was one of those moments where I saw him and I kind of pointed up there, so I just let it loose and I just threw a good ball, and Roy came down with it.
He was 50 yards down the field. What do you mean he looked at you? That's more like oh man.
Yeah, I
What a
know. He
Man,
throw.
pointed, and then he started streaking down the field, and I know that nobody can run with him, so I just need to put it out there, and it was just
Jax,
They're
Jax,
both they're
listen.
both sophomores, man. It's crazy. What are we doing? It's
Yeah, no,
unbelievable.
it's and what they're doing is absolutely absurd, Cam. But Jax, me and you have never shared more than like two or three sentences at the same time. Like I've seen you at games. I follow you. I was hoping to get a chance to see you and evaluate you last year, your freshman year. Unfortunately, there was an injury.
yeah.
Before we get into talking about the recovery process for that, one thing I do want to know is, man, you and Roy seriously look like you are playing some park ball, some street ball, where you like and I say this with all the respect in the world. You know exactly where he is going to be and where to put that ball. It's like you're just throwing that thing up there and he's just going to run under it. How does that whole thing work besides the cosmic connection, which you just told me and Cam about?
Yeah, no, me and him have been playing together forever, so our chemistry together is insane. Like, I don't think anybody else has the type of chemistry that me and Roy have. I just
Jax, when
know,
you say forever, like to kids?
yeah,
You
so we've
Oh,
been playing,
yeah.
we've been about like 10 years old, so like that's like 5 years.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Absolutely special.
Yeah, me and him have like read routes where he just sees what he sees, and then I know what he sees too because we're looking at the same thing, obviously. And then yeah, he just runs his route, and I just put it right there. We just have like our timing is just really good. And we've
Jack,
worked on what were we saying?
go ahead. Go ahead.
We've been working on it like the entire off season, just knowing where he's going to be and where I'm gonna be, and we've got it pretty much down.
Jack's any
Man.
surprise you guys have had this much success as sophomores? Can you drive? You
No, I can't yet.
you have
No,
a driver's license? I'd do it. I'd
I'm,
do it.
Man, come
You could
on.
be
That's
you could be
crazy.
one of the top teams in the nation. You just don't got a driver's license.
yeah, I
Oh,
know. Yeah, my mom takes me to school every day.
oh man, that's insane. That's hilarious. Hey, shout out to mom. Shout out to
Shout out to
mom
mom.
doing her part.
Oh
Jax,
man.
how I mean, do you feel like sophomores, or how does this feel to have this kind of success this
Yeah.
early on?
No, I don't even know how to put it, but I've just been seeing the field a lot better this year than I did last year. I feel like last year was a little fast tempo for me, but since I've been sitting on the sideline all last year and just watching the game, I just feel like it's all like slowed down for me and it's been a lot easier.
Hey, you got like 2,700 yards passing, like 38 touchdowns. Like you're on pace. Like you get another two more games left in the regular season. You get 700 more yards. You know the deal. You're gonna be right there hovering around 3,500 yards passing going into the playoffs. Playoffs haven't even started. You might be like you might go from like close to zero-ish yards passing as a freshman to like 4,000 as a sophomore. Like, do the numbers like boggle your mind at all? Are you just like, dang, dude, I really can't believe that it's like this? Or are you just like, oh, I knew it was gonna be this way?
Yeah, no, I kind of knew it was going to be like this. I just got to do my part and just then everybody else that just folds in that. I think our defense is also helping us out. Defense has been playing amazing, and the offensive line, my offensive line has only given up 2 sacks this entire year. That's phenomenal.
Shout out to the old line. Jax, what was it like to beat Basha? Um, Take me through the week, the preparation, the celebration afterwards.
Yeah, preparation, our coaches, they really made it a statement. My seniors definitely made it a statement for me too because they have never beat Basha before. So it was really a game for my seniors. Um, I've always wanted to be Basha. I played with like almost every single one of the kids out there. They were like my older brothers. Like, yeah, I played them. So it was definitely fun getting at them. And after the game, we celebrated. It was like a good day of celebration, but now we're
Sure.
on our next week because can't say in the past.
Because I mean,
Hey,
there's more to go. Like
Yeah,
2 weeks
there is.
left in the regular season, and probably another 4 weeks of playoffs, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
going
if you
against a good Cedar Chavez team and then a really good Chandler team. They're school rivals, so you never know what happens in rival games.
hey, I heard Coach Dixon in the post game tell you guys like, hey, listen, you have tomorrow off, which would be Saturday,
Yeah.
family day. I want to see you guys doing stuff with your family. What did you opt to do on your free Saturday? Who'd you spend time with in your
So
family with, the whole family or whatever?
Saturday was ASU family night, and my older brother he goes to ASU. So me and my whole family we went up to the ASU game. We all went and got dinner as a family. We just had a whole family day. That entire day was a whole family day.
Jeez, more football. I love
I
it, man.
love that. Jax, could I
Jack,
could I ask you about Roy real quick?
Yeah.
Who is he the best player in the state?
Oh, 100%. Best player. He might not. He might be the best in the nation. 100%.
he might. He might be. Hey, look, you guys do something special together. Watching you guys play it's a lot of fun. I got to know what are the practices like though. I know his little brother's on the team, Roman. So you're getting to play with him too. But I know that you got a savage group of older defensive
Yeah.
backs. Are they ever trying to get at you? Are they ever trying to test you? And who tests you the most? Is it
This is
Nico?
good.
Is it Kingston? Like I gotta know because I know how Kingston gets.
Yeah, no, it's definitely in practice. Kingston and Xavier and Marquise, they always be getting at me in practice and trying to guard Roy. So usually me and Roy don't even get really that many connections during practice. It's more of like the other players that get all the connections. But in games, it's just totally different. But defense also knows like our plays and like what we do and stuff like that. So it's always really good going against our defense because they always get us prepared for this week.
Jax, I got
Hey,
one more for you from me, real quick. Uh, Coach Dixon obviously played quarterback at Hamilton back in the day. I can send you the old tape if you ever need to pop it in for a team meeting. You know what I mean? Back in the 2000s. It's not
Yeah.
in black and white, so don't worry.
oh
He
wow.
he was a pretty good quarterback too as well. What are
Yeah.
the conversations like with you and him when it comes to playing the position?
Me and him, it's probably more of being a leader in the room, trying to win my guys over. And he's definitely taught me a lot about leadership and how to be a good teammate to all my guys. And all my guys really, I think they really enjoy playing with me.
There we go.
Hey, speaking of these coaches, you got a coach over there, Coach Pebler, who's been around for a while, man, and super passionate guy. And last year, he told me, he's like, man, he's like, hey, Chili, like before the season started, he's like, hey, Chili, I got a kid, and I was like, I already know you got Jack Scully. He's like, and I'm gonna watch him on freshman. He's like, no, Chili, you might have to come on a Friday night because he's gonna push Lucero, blah 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 blah. The relationship with Pebler, what is that like? Because I know he's so amped up about
Yeah.
what you're doing on the field.
Yeah. No, me and Coach Pebler, he's probably the closest I'm with a coach on a team. He's like, me and him sit down, we call each other all the time. He's just like an uncle to me. Me and him are super close.
I love that. I
All right.
love that, man.
All right, Chili, I'm gonna try something here. Jackson, we say thank you for joining us. All right, let me see. Hold up. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Can y'all see that? Y'all
Yeah,
can see all.
you're starting to share something.
Oh, here we
I
go.
see
Here we go.
something.
Hit play. Woo! Yeah.
Dang.
Chili, watch. I'm gonna make this a little bigger here. What? About I don't know if I can. Look at this. The dude is a look. Look at this. Look how he throws this thing.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Jackson, real quick, like going back, let me tell you something. Hold on, Jackson. Let me tell you something, and I want to know how much of this all plays in. We didn't really get into this yet, but I'd like to talk about some of this a little bit. Your high school career starts off not the way that you would want it, with a pretty tragic injury, if you will,
Yeah.
which sidelines you for the rest of your season. This season, I'm watching you. You are so aggressive, throwing the ball and moving, but smart enough to know exactly when to slide. At
Yeah.
what point were you like, hey, man, I got to study this thing a little bit better and I got to make sure that, I'm always there for my team. So I got to make sure that I get down and don't take these unnecessary hits.
Yeah, no, Coach Pedler was definitely on me a lot this year about sliding and not taking unnecessary hits. So me and him worked on sliding a lot this year, and I feel like I'm just like it's like in my brain now where I just slide when I need to. It's not even like I'm really thinking about it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Chili, you
Highest
got any
IQ
more?
thing. Nah, man. Hey, I could talk to Scully for days. I'll get him on my show on the two piece at some point. Jax, I appreciate you hanging out with us, though,
Yeah,
dropping
thank
down.
you
My
so
man,
much.
literally dropping down. We should name this a Jack Scully show. That's what we should do. Because he is dropping
Chili,
dimes nonstop
let
Friday.
me
38 touchdowns. Stop it.
let me tell you something, Chili. That's a
Comeback
bad
player of the
dude.
year.
That's a
Comeback
bad
player of the
dude.
year.
Yeah.
Conversation's over.
Jax, it's cool to see Hamilton back. This community's better when Hamilton is playing good football. It's
Yes.
better for Arizona.
Sheesh.
Coach Dixon, it's great to see the things that he's doing there. Chili and I are both big community guys. There's so many good people that have come through Hamilton that are still at Hamilton. Coach Bano, who I
Yeah.
love, I mean, he is one of my favorite in the
He's the
Valley.
best.
The vice principal, former coach, who I still believe could get back on the sidelines. It's just cool to see what you guys got going over there, and it'll be fun to see how the season ends up for you guys. So thanks
Yes,
again,
sir.
man.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir.
There we go. There we go. Jack Scully, the quarterback over there at Hamilton High School. They're having a great year, Chili.
Oh,
Having a great
without
year.
question. Without question. This kid's going to throw for somewhere around like 4,000 yards. He's going to get a couple playoff games, and he's going to make sure that they're going to make sure to turn that thing up. And what him and Roy are doing together,
Yeah.
absolutely unprecedented. And there's really only two teams left standing in their way that they haven't seen this season yet: Chandler and Liberty. They've seen Basha already. They've been through that test, so they know that the next time that they see Basha, they can watch them again. So all that's left for them is
They know
listen.
it's tough to beat a team twice.
It is tough to beat a team twice, but they've already done it once. It's only tough to beat a team twice if you lose the first one. It is only tough to beat a team twice if you lose the first one. The way that Coach Dixon and his staff had that team prepared, I'm telling you right now, these guys, these young Hamilton Huskies, they know what time it is, and they will be ready for the next round. They will be ready for the next round.
Here's what I'll say. It just so we're clear. It's good to see that you changed your tune.
No. Listen,
one of us here picked the game correctly. I don't know which
you
one.
Did. Hey,
one that was though.
I'll give you absolute credit. I gave you credit before. Like I made sure that I put it publicly on social media that you picked Hamilton to win the game because me and Beetle picked Basha. but I think
I
it's
did
I
that.
think
That
it's
is true.
Beto.
That is true. I did pick. I did pick
I
just to go against you guys.
because you pick similarly to me. You don't ever want a team to feel like nobody believed, and
Yeah.
I love that about you because I am very very similar. Like I will usually pick the underdog if I feel like the entire media, the
Correct. Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
written media has
Yeah.
picked, but
Yeah.
whatever. But anyways,
I want both
they
teams to play hard and win.
they've done it once already, so now they are confident that they can do it again. They own the mental game.
Okay.
Own. After what I saw, they own the mental game. So that being said, I think that they're going to be on their way to finish off this season. They're going to have to go through Chandler, which I think is going to be a lot better game than what anybody is anticipating. Because I know everybody's kind of just penciling in, oh, Hamilton's the new king of Arizona. They're going to win this game. They're going to beat Chandler Silly. I don't know if that's going to happen like that. It's on the road at Chandler, but I do think that that's going to be that's going to be a highly competitive game, and whew, man, they're going to be throwing haymakers in that game. Hopefully, not literally, but you know
There
what
we
I'm
go.
saying. But hey, our next guest, he gets his own opportunity to go head to head versus Basha and do his thing. Straight out of Mesa. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My guy, Joe Haney, the super talented edge linebacker on that Mesa defense, on that Jackrabbits defense, the pride of Mesa High. Joe Haney, super special kid. Joe, what up, man?
Joe, you there?
Oh, he's
He,
got us on mute.
he.
I hope he
Hey,
didn't
Joe.
step away.
Joe, come
Joe,
back.
hey,
Come back,
Joe, we
Joe.
waiting.
Come
Joe,
back,
turn on
Joe.
turn on the video too, so
Dad,
that we can see.
did
I
we
think we
keep him
lost
on
him.
hold too long?
I don't know. But we only kept it on hold for like 15 minutes. That's like the standard.
Tell me about
That's
Joe real quick while we wait. While we wait for him, Chili.
a super talented kid, a two-way athlete. I know that Coach Hathcock and Coach Roberts over there absolutely love the work that he does. High motor kid. I know that I believe NAU's offered him his first offer. This is a kid that could probably play at least at the G5 level. He might be able to sneak power four, but this kid is absolutely tough and benefiting off of those transfers coming in because now he doesn't really have to worry about too much going on the offensive side of the ball. So he's able to just take care of business on the defensive side of the ball and get after quarterbacks, get in the backfield, deal with the running backs and things like that. So
That was a big win for Mesa. That was a big win. I mean, that was a monster win for Mesa the other night, Chili. I mean, to beat Perry like that, I mean, that just goes to show you. When I was talking to Coach Hathcock earlier the year, about this team, he coming over from Verado, and Mesa still was trying to search for that identity, figure out how much talent they truly have, figure out where guys can go. Obviously, that was before the transfers came about. Typical when a coach takes over like that, give him some time. You know what I mean? Give him some
yeah,
time to figure it out, to kind of to work through some things. I watched some game one, and you could just tell the team was still trying to find some things. And so, I mean, they've kind of developed that through. You talk about a team that's gotten better as the season has gone on and developed. You know what I mean? An identity, Mesa, and that goes
for
to show
sure.
you what happens when you just play hard, when you're physical, when you give good effort. There've been some games this year that haven't gone their way. Look early in the season, but since they've got some of these new guys in, the competition level has just risen up, and I think everyone has risen to the occasion, which is really cool to see. And that's a team that's doing this. And any coach
Yeah.
would tell you, as long as the team is getting a little bit better every week and things are going like this, that's a good sign. And
And
Masa's been one of those teams.
they're rolling with three straight wins, right?
Yep,
So the transfers came in and they're doing their part, and the guys that were there before, they're doing their part. And Mesa's a team that was solid in the trenches. I think Joe's back now. I think he's gonna
hey, Joe.
try.
Here
I
we
think try
go.
to reconnect, and we just need him to unmute his mic
Listen,
and
Joe,
turn
we
his
we
video on.
understand. We've had Wi-Fi issues here before. There was one time we did the show off my phone's hotspot, and we were just plugging things in like Clark Griswold and like
Oh
hoping things
man.
worked in the building. We,
Oh,
we
he
fixed all of that at some point.
he said it's not letting him join.
What do you mean?
Um,
It's not letting him
well,
join. Hold on, I see
yeah.
it. Hold on, ask to start video. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a different one. I got a different Joe.
Okay.
I got a different
Okay.
Joe.
Okay.
Let me put this guy. Hold up, back in the
Oh, boom. There we are.
let's hold on there. There's Joe. Just
We
tell
just
Joe
need
to
him to
turn.
unmute the mic and turn his video on. Joe, you there?
Come on, Joe. We got you, man. Oh,
Oh, there's
Hello?
progress. There
hear me?
we are.
Hey, let's
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Joe, what
It
a
wasn't letting me.
hey,
It wasn't letting me join.
in
Oh,
4K too.
yeah,
Look at
I know.
that.
I know. What is this? This is a special camera he's got here, man. Look at this.
It's just the phone.
And, hey, all these kids with their
That must,
streaming devices and all that
yeah,
stuff,
that must be the
they know
new.
what
That
they're
must
doing.
be the new iPhone, man. Does that get a connection to the International Space Station with
Oh,
that? With
Probably
that?
something like that. Yeah.
Probably something like that. Joe, we appreciate
Yeah.
time. Listen, hey, we were just talking about your team, and you guys look
Yeah.
like a team that's doing this. Do you feel
I,
that like, everything hasn't gone your way all year long, but y'all remind me of a team that just fights, gets better week in and week, and really learns from hard lessons that you guys have gone through. How do you see your team so far and what you've been able to accomplish this year?
yeah, I totally agree with that. I feel like we started off kind of rough, but it's only been up since game three. It's just been up, and we've been getting better. We've been grinding. We've been getting more tough, and playing as a team more. So
hey, Joe. The last time I talked to you was obviously before the transfers were fully available, and not, and when your schedule was, I'd like to say, a little bit softer. Now you're getting
yeah,
into the tougher part of your schedule, dealing with the Perrys, which you just beat. Congratulations, and
thank
the
you.
Bashas.
Yeah.
You know, how are you? What's the mindset in dealing with some of these teams that you guys, one, usually aren't accustomed to dealing with, and two, now you've already got a victory versus one of them.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we have nothing to lose, right? We only have things to gain. So if we just give our all and work for the win, we don't expect it, but we want to work for it and deserve it. That's our mindset going into it, fight and show them what Miss is about. So
Joe, take us through that win over Perry. What was it like? What'd you see? What'd you feel? How cool was that to knock off the Pumas?
um, it was awesome. Like obviously, a lot of people had them winning over us, but I know our defense is really like we're hard nosed and we're tough and we're gonna come and hit you. And our offense is getting their groove. Um, with the transfers coming in as well, they're doing their stuff and doing what we need to. So it was a great win going into it. We're excited and we just give it our all, I guess.
Yeah. Well, who made the pick at the end? Well, who made the the interception in the end zone?
Junior or Markel Johnson.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, yeah, that was crazy. That was a great catch. That was awesome.
That's a great catch, and I
Yeah.
love to see when Mesa's rocking. I'm sure you felt it too as well. When you guys are playing well, man, that community comes out, and it's cool to see. What have you seen from the community on this 3 game win streak?
It's just obviously the last 2 games were away, but like or the Friday game was it was awesome to see how many people came out and supported, and we could feel that, and it 100% helps.
Yeah.
So the energy just helps us feed into the game as well. So
Hey, when I talked to you, I think it was like almost a month ago, a little bit over, and like I
yeah.
said, the transfers hadn't come in yet, but now they're fully in. Now they're practicing against you. What are some things that you guys are learning from each other? Like them coming in, like culture changes. Like what are some things that you've learned from them, from Caleb Tafua, from Boogie Anatema, from his brother, from Scripps? Like what are some things that you guys have shared with each other?
Um, hmm, I mean, they're good guys and they're talented, but like I don't know. I feel like we all just grow off each other. Like they've been growing with us, and like we're getting used to each other. And I think we're finally getting into that aspect, like how teams usually do in the off season. They
Okay.
come around and like I don't know. It's just it's cool to see how they're not coming in trying to expect they don't have to work, but they know they do.
They're putting in
And
the work.
Love it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. Joe, what about playing for Coach Hathcock? Somebody Chili and I have known for a very long time. I've seen him up and down the sidelines a very long time. I was very excited for him to get the opportunity to come back to the Valley and, Verrado and then now Mesa. I mean, just what's it like? What's it like playing for him?
I've said this a lot. I love Coach Hathcock. I love the toughness he brings to the team and how much he really cares for us. And um, it's nice to see, and it's nice to feel like we're loved, and he wants to be there for us. So
Yeah.
He's brought us all together as a family and made us better 100%.
I'm gonna give you some
Hey,
advice here. Don't you dare leave anything on that field. All right, don't leave a bottle out. Make sure everything gets thrown away. Because I've seen him send out these tweets back in the day after
Yeah,
practice where he's
yeah,
like,
it's
"Hey,
true.
practice over. Somebody left a Gatorade bottle on the sidelines." And next thing I know, I call him. I'm like, "Hey man, how many kids are driving back to the field now to clean that up?" So I'm just warning you. Tell your
Yeah,
teammates
yeah,
now. If y'all leave your stuff out, he gonna send out the tweet, and that means you
it's
got to
true. He
turn
does.
around and go back.
Yeah, he does that. He does that.
hey, man. Joe, because of guys like you and Cam and some of the other guys that are over there, what Mesa already had, you guys, I felt like you guys were solid in the trenches. When I first got word that these kids were coming in, these transfers were coming in from California, I had said that there's going to be an unexpected guest for the Open. Are you guys are you guys thinking about that? Do you kind of feel like, hey, we're gonna play our way into the biggest playoff bracket in the country. We are going to find a way to get that 10, 11, 12 spot. I see you smiling, so I know that that's kind of on your mind, that you want that smoke.
Like as the season goes on, you think about the playoffs and where you're going to seed and where you're going to place. But we've been talking about it, and an open play-in seed would be great. But we're just excited to play, and if we play 6A or if we get the opportunity to play in the Open, either way, it's going to be amazing. We're gonna play and make a run. So
I love
go.
it.
There we go. Joe, we appreciate the time, my friend. Best of luck this week against Basha. Thank you for getting the backup plan with the phone working too as
Yeah.
well. And man, that camera, man. Look at hey,
I'm
real quick.
telling you.
Hey Joe, hey, you want to put in an order real quick? You're in Chili's shoe closet. Anything you see back there that anything you see back there that you want, Joe? Anything?
They all look pretty good.
They all
Hey,
okay.
Joe,
All right.
Joe, what kind of shoe? What do you wear? What are you a Chuck Taylor's guy? Are you a Dunks guy? Like some Air Force Ones? What do you got on feet?
I got some old
Jordans?
Reeboks on right now, but
Okay, see,
yeah, I wear whatever. Just
my man's a classic guy.
This is class.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
that Chili. That's how we are. But we just shoes. What do you got on your feet?
No,
I got shoes on my feet. That's what I
Yeah.
got, Chili. I got shoes. Joe, we appreciate the time,
Uh,
my friend. Tell Coach Hathcock we said hello and
Yep,
best of luck
yep.
this week.
Thank you so much.
Take care, buddy.
Take care, Joe.
Yeah, that's cool. Mesa's one of my favorite stories this year, Chili. Like that's cool to see. I'm happy for Coach. I'm happy for those guys. When Mesa's good
Hey,
out there, I mean that whole community there. I mean all those schools kind of in that area, in that Mesa area. When those schools
they're
are
gonna
good, it's better for everybody.
they're gonna mess around and find themselves in Sun Devil Stadium if they get in that 6A playoff bracket. But I think that they're going to find themselves in that open play-in. I think the smart money is they're in that open play-in. I think that they'll find themselves in there, 10, 11, 12 seed. And you saw his face light up. Like he was ecstatic about that. Like he wants that competition. Joe's a special cat. And
Well, I'm wondering if their win over Perry last week. Perry was the 12th seed, I believe, in that ranking. I just wonder how much they drop or how much they flop. You know what I mean? So,
dang, flop. Dang, that's a tough
well,
word
like
to
flop,
use.
drop, move, shuffle, shake, shimmy, whatever
Dang,
you want to use. You know?
man, slap, blap,
Yeah.
smack. Okay, I feel you. Hey,
All right.
listen.
So this week, where you going, Chili? What high school games you looking at this week?
I am thinking about either my choice of 5A games. I would love to see Desert Mountain at Notre Dame Prep,
Yep.
or because I love Coach Hamilton. I love what he's got going on over there. Ryan McDonough is absolutely special over there.
Yeah,
I think it's
I think I got an
Easton
email
Connor.
that we didn't show his punt return. Did he have a punt return last week?
Oh yeah, he's a dog.
Somebody sent
He's
me
a
a
dog.
note. We didn't have a camera there at that point, but I heard he had a big play.
Yeah, no, he's special. And they got a running back over there, a two-way guy, Easton Connor, who I think is an absolute dude. And then Notre Dame Prep loaded with guys, Gunnar Perry, Landon Stick, Nate Jones, guys like that. The other game that I'm thinking
Landon
about.
plays 18 positions on the football field.
Oh yeah, he does it all.
It's
He
crazy.
does it all.
Yeah.
There's nothing that he's the handyman on the football field. There's nothing that he can't do, no problem he can't fix, no position that he can't play.
Yep, I agree.
You need him to be pulling guard. It's all good,
He'll
coach.
pull
I
the
got
guard.
this.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
So whatever you need. The other game that I'm thinking about is Mountain Point, ALA Gilbert North at Mountain Point. I would love to go see that game because I love what the Escobedo kid is doing over there right now at Mountain Point. I think he's got like 9 touchdowns in the last 3 games or whatever in his last 3 starts, and he's doing a fantastic job running that offense, pouring on a ton of points. And I think they just poured on a ton on Skyline and Gilbert, and the defense is running absolutely almost flawlessly right now.
Yep.
Jalen Coulter's a dog. I think it's Coach Pinkert from ASU. Coach Pinkert from ASU is coaching that defense and has that thing absolutely humming. So want to show some love over there. And so I'd like to get out to that game. Both those games are senior nights. So what I need to happen is I will try. I'm probably going to end up heading to North Scottsdale to catch Notre Dame Prep first, and
Okay.
I need them to be running the ball efficiently so that the clock does like this, and I need Mountain Point and ALA Gilbert North to get in a passing battle so that the clock is stopping frequently so that I can make it to both games for a little bit. So that's what I need. We'll see what happens. But those are the 2 games that I'm thinking about. What about you, Cam? What do you got coming up?
I thought you were doing the Jey Uso. Run it back.
Run it
Run it
back.
back. Run it
Run it
back.
back.
I don't know yet, so I haven't decided yet, but I will say the games that we got in our poll this week, all of them kind of interest me. Williamsfield and Higley, always love seeing those rivals go at it. Those are some of my favorite games. McClintock, Sunny Slope, that's for a region title, first place in that region. River Valley at Dysart, another game that's for region title too as well. So those are 3 games we put in our poll this week. Be interesting to see how kind of that all transpires. 1A right now is going into their quarterfinals in the playoffs, the first week for the 2A playoffs. So that's getting going. The 3A bracket will be done after this week. So the 3A playoffs will start next week. And then 4 through 6A have 2 weeks left in the regular season. So we're getting to that point. Where things are getting really interesting, Chili.
Hey, speaking of really interesting, man, me and
Oh,
you
here we
have
go.
this. Hey, we have these super cool jobs where we get the opportunity to meet some amazing people
We do.
that go on to do some pretty amazing things. All these high school coaches in the world of high school football in the state of Arizona are absolutely amazing humans. If for nothing else, they dedicate so much of their life and time to other people's kids, sometimes not leaving a lot of time for their own households and their own kids, and they usually have great wives and stuff like that. I've talked to Coach Mons's wife. I've talked to the Carter brothers' wives. I've talked to Coach Ackley's wife, who has a pretty cool job and stuff. But I've talked to a lot of these coaches' wives and interviewed them about the process of being coach's wife and stuff like that. And from those conversations, I've learned something about, like, look, man, the community has to be kinder and easier on these coaches because of the nature of their job. Like, you can't press so hard on these guys. The reason that I bring that up is because sometimes these coaches make it to another level. The coach of Guanos, the coach of Monses,
Coach
Coach Regal. I feel like there's one more that I'm missing. I'm always missing one. Coach Amy over there. Like there's a billion of them, right? And they're all special in their own right. And it's difficult. The job is difficult, and it's not always so black and white on what is wrong. Sure, it looks like this particular portion of the team isn't playing up to standard, but that might not necessarily be coaching. You got to watch the game. So there's something going on at ASU, obviously. I know you've been contacted about it. I've been asked about it. And I just hope the best for Coach Regal and whatever he's going through, and that he makes it through this healthy. I think this is my personal opinion, and I know everybody's going to kill me for bias because of my relationship with Regal. I think that he is a great special teams coach. I don't care what the ratings and what these quote unquote analytics say. Sometimes it is not as easy as just coach's scheme. So all this stuff that I'm seeing online about he's got to be fired. He's got to be run out of town. I'm not with it at all. And if you're actually a Sun Devils fan, you got to understand this is a guy that, helped Coach Dillingham throughout his career. And I'm not saying he's the reason because Coach Dillingham is great in his own right, but, he's been a mentor and a figure. I don't want to say father figure, but he's been a mentor and a figure in Dillingham's life. And he left a head coaching job to come down here so that he could continue to mentor and honestly, and I love Coach Dillingham, and honestly kind of protect his young prodigy in the process. So I hope people will give Coach Regal and Dillingham and the rest of this program some grace because everybody's been trying and complaining about ASU football. We need to be a recognized power. And now that we are, it's let's complain about this thing here. Let's complain about that thing there. 10 straight sellouts or whatever it is. Like, you're still finding things to complain about, even though things are great. Cam, I let you finish some of this up.
All right. So if people have not heard at home, Coach Regal has taken an immediate leave of absence because of some health-related issues. I think incredibly highly of Charlie Regal, and not only for the person that he is, the father that he is, the man that he is, the leader that he is, but what he's meant to so many people in Arizona high school football, from whether he was at Moon Valley to whether he was at Chaparral giving a teenage Kenny Dillingham his very first coaching job, to what it has meant to him to come back and be a part of this rebirth of ASU football with his best friends in Kenny and Jason Mons and Sean Aguano, and how much pride they take in what they're doing. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he's healthy, and I hope he's going to be okay. He has battled some health issues before. So I just, first and foremost, the person I pray for and I wish nothing but the best for. As far as people who are asking about the special teams, this is what I will say. Maybe ASU should try to play some better players at special teams or in positions on special teams. And I'll just leave it at that. And I think that would fix some issues if they were to play some better players in special team spots.
Hey, this is going to be a tough way. This is going to be a tough way to finish the show, but
I don't think so.
I do want to leave you with this. One, for everybody that's always so grateful that Chile shows their kids so much love. One, Coach Regal saved me, literally saved a young DJ, radio personality, host, literally saved me. And he's the reason that I'm here doing this stuff. The other thing, make sure y'all tap in tomorrow night. Chile's two-piece. Me and my guy Gridiron, we're going to break some things down, and we will have Beetlejuice. I'll say it 2 more times tomorrow.
There we go. I'm Cam. He's Chili. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Dropping Dimes. We'll see you next week. Coach Regal, get better, buddy.
I love you.